I think it's about time that we talk about Paper Mario. The newest installment in the series, Paper Mario the Origami King, had its trailer randomly dropped a few days ago. I woke up one morning, looked in my subscription box, and oh, there it is, a trailer for a brand new Paper Mario game. This obviously got me really excited, but when I clicked on the trailer, I had some reservations. Is this going to be like Sticker Star, like Color Splash, or are we going to go back to the roots of 64 and the Thousand Year Door? And even after watching it, I'm still not completely sold on what style we're going for here. It seems to me like Paper Mario the Origami King is trying to blend the best of both styles. Nintendo, following the Thousand Year Door, kept trying to innovate with the Paper Mario series. It started with Super Paper Mario, which took away a lot of the elements of the original 2 and made it more action-based, but many people still enjoyed that game because of the deep story that it provided. Sticker Star took things even further away from the original style, but it didn't have as many good things going for it as Super did, so not as many people enjoyed it. Color Splash, I think, was a little bit more well received than Sticker Stars. It had a little bit more going for it, but still not as much as the original titles in the series. People wanted one thing for the Paper Mario series, and that was for it to go back to its original roots. And if Nintendo is continuing to innovate with this Paper Mario, blending the new with the old, we could end up looking for something really good, or something not so good in this case. But regardless of how this game ends up turning out, I believe it's going to be very significant. And there are 3 main reasons for why I believe this. It's going to have a big impact on the Paper Mario series as a whole, it's going to back up previous rumors that are now given more credibility because of this game's launch, and it's going to have a massive impact on what this potentially means for Nintendo's reveal system going forward. Today we're discussing the real significance of Paper Mario the Origami King, and talking about why this matters a little bit more than you may think. Let's waste no further time, and let's get straight into this. Let's start with the significance to the Paper Mario series itself. Now, previous rumors had indicated that we would be getting a new Paper Mario game in the style of the originals this year, 64 and the Thousand Year Door. And when looking at the trailer and the gameplay that followed it, and information detailed on Nintendo's website, this may end up being true. Obviously, mimicking the style of the originals has to be more closely related to the battle system, since that's one of the integral components that makes the originals great. But there seems to be lots of ambiguity surrounding this battle system. They didn't showcase too much of it. The battle system is ring-based, which may turn a lot of people off. Get it? Turn a lot of people off? Okay, I'll stop. There does seem to be badge and card type objects in the top left here, which again may turn some people off, but many feel that these may end up being equipable items instead. This could end up being a mesh of every Paper Mario style out there, which could end up turning out really good, but only time will tell. Also, is Nintendo really making fun of fans who asked for the turn-based battle system back? Really? That just seems like something that they would do. Let's discuss the graphics of this game really quick, and I just want to say the art style looks fantastic to me. Taking the best aspects of Color Splash's art style and blending it with the origami aesthetic turns out to have a really good result. Now, while many people who are fans of Paper Mario may not have enjoyed Color Splash, one thing that I think is collectively agreed upon in the community is that Color Splash looks great. And seeing a new Paper Mario game in the style of the originals with this art style could end up being a really good thing. Something from the original style that seems to be returning here is partners. Sort of. Olivia seems to be the character who's in the role of that one guide figure of the last few Paper Mario games that a lot of people haven't cared for, but there are also other characters seen with us as well, like Bob-omb, a Toad, even Paper Bowser. We don't see too much of these partners in the trailer and other footage, but we do see just enough to show that they are there. And maybe the footage showcased is relatively early game as well, so we couldn't see many of the partners that are available. But if we are getting these equipable items and partners back, it really seems like Nintendo is going to be embracing what the fans want here and bringing back Paper Mario somewhat in the original style, but obviously with some new unique elements added in, like this turn-based combat system. Again, we are going to have to wait until the game comes out to truly determine how well this ends up being, but I have my hopes high as of right now. Either way, if this game ends up being more traditional, or in the newer style that a lot of people aren't liking as much, it's going to be very significant, because it's going to show you for sure what Nintendo's stance is on the future of Paper Mario. You can make the argument that after the backlash to Sticker Star, Nintendo didn't have enough time to completely change everything up before the release of Color Splash, so there wasn't a real chance to adapt to what the fans were asking for. But now there's certainly been enough time, and we'll get to see, will Nintendo make Paper Mario a real RPG again, or will we be staying with the course of the new style? Again, the style implemented for this game may not end up being a bad bad thing, kind of like what happened with Super Paper Mario. We should give Nintendo a chance here, regardless of whether they decide to go back to the original style or not. But fans have been wanting the original style to come back, regardless of how good this new style ends up turning out. So it's going to be significant either way, because it's going to show the direction Nintendo wants to go with the series and just how much they've been listening to the fanbase's outcries. Another reason for why this game is very significant is that it's giving credibility to other rumors that were out there previously. There were many rumors that I talked about in previous videos for a number of 3D Mario games to be coming to the Nintendo Switch this year. This includes a trilogy with Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Galaxy all coming together in an HD collection, as well as Super Mario 3D World getting the deluxe treatment on its own. Going along with these games, there was the rumor that a new Paper Mario was coming out, so since the Origami King was revealed, it's likely making these rumors much more credible, and now we're almost guaranteed to see these games drop this year, which are going to be some major releases. This is significant because it shows Nintendo still has some big plans for their holiday season, but are hesitant to reveal these games at this time. But regardless of when they reveal them, I still feel that the trilogy of old 3D Marios as well as 3D World Deluxe with some new levels added in are going to sell very well and do well during this time. Who knows how long we're going to have to be living in this state, but having some great old Mario games to play to give us some nostalgia is definitely something that I'm not going to be complaining about. Pikmin 3 was also rumored to be getting the deluxe treatment on the Nintendo Switch, and that rumor included one that Paper Mario was coming to the Switch, so we could be getting more credibility towards this rumor as well. For those of you who are fans of Pikmin 3, this could be a great thing getting this previous game on the Nintendo Switch. However, this does raise an eyebrow as to what's going on with Pikmin 4. If Pikmin 3 does indeed come out this year, and that rumor has been given more credibility due to this, then we may not be getting Pikmin 4 for quite some time because it may have restarted development, as in 2015 Shigeru Miyamoto said that the game was almost done its development cycle. Who knows what's going on with Pikmin 4, I'm not here to completely discuss that topic within this video, but it is something to think about. And now for the final big reason for why Paper Mario the Origami King is very significant here, and it's about Nintendo's future reveal system. This game's trailer, as I previously mentioned, was just randomly dropped, meaning Nintendo may not be doing traditional directs for quite some time. This is likely due to the virus's impact on development teams, and Nintendo likely not having as big of a grasp on the progression of new games, and a lot of them might be delayed. It really seems like Nintendo had planned to reveal this game much earlier, since this game is releasing very soon, in just 2 months from the publication of this video. Nintendo was likely hesitant to make these concrete game announcements just a month or two prior. Now they might have more of a grasp on how things will operate, and even if not everyone will have access to buying this new Paper Mario game in stores by its release date, the high online sales numbers for Animal Crossing New Horizons likely gave them some hope for success with a mostly online launch. Now, Paper Mario is obviously no Animal Crossing sales-wise, everyone knows that, but a large amount of people buying Animal Crossing digitally will likely give Nintendo some hope that a new release won't flop sales-wise purely because of fewer in-store customers. Paper Mario might not sell as well as it normally would if these times weren't happening right now, but it will likely still do well. And there may be more people who are willing to give Paper Mario a try because they just don't have as much to do at the moment. So because Nintendo may not be getting all of these titles that they would normally compile together for these direct events, we're likely going to have to be on our toes for the foreseeable future as to when new content is going to be getting revealed. Any day now that you wake up, you could just see a new Nintendo trailer in your subscription box, and in 2 months we're going to be having a major new title release, and this certainly qualifies as that. The 2-month reveal for Paper Mario the Origami King may also be significant in its own right. Nintendo may not have wanted to make this game's reveal to release period too long for the reasoning of being able to reveal too much information about the game prior to its release, and if that was to be the case and people find out it's not exactly the Paper Mario game that they're looking forward to, Nintendo may get more backlash around this game. It only takes one person to stand up and go, hey, this isn't the Paper Mario that I want, to get a whole bunch of people rallying behind them and campaigning to blacklist this game. Let's hope that doesn't happen, and let's hope people give Paper Mario the Origami King a chance, because it could definitely be a good thing. They're clearly bringing back a lot of the things that people want, but like all new Paper Mario entries, there's some new innovative mechanics included here, and these mechanics usually end up being pretty divisive. Since E3 is pretty much cancelled this year, we shouldn't be expecting a big digital event for Nintendo around that time, especially considering that Paper Mario was revealed in this way. So for new major reveals, they'll probably just be dropped like this. Maybe there's going to be a new type of direct mini presentation, but we don't have any signs for that as of this point in time. Paper Mario is very significant here in pointing out that this may be the new way that Nintendo is going to be revealing their games going forward, and this is something that we should be expecting at this point. Let me know your thoughts about Paper Mario the Origami King in the comment section down below, and consider subscribing and ticking the bell icon so you do not miss the latest on Paper Mario the Origami King and other Nintendo content as well. I have a link to a playlist on the screen right now, and it's all videos directly about the new 3D Mario games that are rumored to be coming to the Nintendo Switch this year. I got a few videos in there that's just for you if you're interested in that sort of thing. With that all being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.